Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Halo 4. Last time, the Master Chief and Cortana explored the Forerunner shield world known as Requiem, and tried to get to the center of the planet, where apparently the UNSC flagship Infinity was waiting for them.
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana.
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
Where?
This can't be right.
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us.
So right off the bat, we're going to get a new armor ability. The Auto Sentry. Which, I mean, is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It drops a little turret for you. We'll play with that later.
Were those in multiplayer?
Auto Sentry, I don't remember. I know not all of the armor abilities were available, but I can't remember which ones. I don't think I played.
I want to say no.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing that would be.
But I have to see it and see if it jogs my memory at all.
Okay.
It'd be hard to balance, yeah.
Yeah, although they're not super strong. I don't know. I honestly can't remember.
Where's Infinity?
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here. That satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps. Those beams coming off it are creating the interference we've been experiencing. We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Can you get us there?
Opening a gate to the first beam pylon. Pull me, and let's go.
I can't get over the model that they're using for Cortana.
Uh-huh.
It just straight up just looks like a naked woman who's just blue. Sort
Yes.
of like the X-Men person. X-Woman.
Yeah.
Nick, This is as
Mystique.
close as I could get us.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Hope you don't
about.
mind hoofing it a little.
Just blue body paint.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably when mainstream video games reached peak horniness.
Yeah.
And then...
I'm not even sure we're there
Yeah.
yet, man.
No?
There's a lot of horny video games these days.
Yeah, this isn't even in the Uncanny Valley yet.
No.
I was saying, like, mainstream games.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen Nier Automata?
Or
Which
every
one?
single version of GTA.
Yeah.
And they're back!
I mean, GTA is, like, made to be provocative. though.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to point out here, this is a brand new enemy faction. The Prometheans, which are weird little robot people.
Dogs and bugs.
Yeah, so these dogs are called crawlers, and they're kind of the, like, cannon fodder enemies. They're not very strong, but they can swarm you.
They're connected, all right.
With the new faction, we're also going to get new weapons. So this one here is the bolt shot, but I'm not picking it up just yet because they all do a cool animation the first time you pick them up. So,
Cool.
come on.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're very funky.
The future is now.
Yeah, for real.
Who's that company that makes those robot dogs that now have flamethrowers?
Boston
That's-
Dynamics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boston.
Is that what the dogs are, or is it just robot dog?
For those, but they evolved on their own.
Look out!
That's terrifying.
Just a ray of sunshine,
Right?
isn't he?
Yeah, those
From that
guys
peek under the hood, I'd
are
say these
scary.
constructs must be mimetic in nature.
Was that
That's
quick
how I
time?
remember things.
Was that what, sorry?
More of them.
Quick time event?
Activity at the
No.
edge of our sensors.
No, it wasn't.
We're about to get busy.
Alright, we're going to get introduced to the rest of the Prometheans. There aren't actually that many enemy types. The big guys are called Knights, and I'll talk about them in a little bit. The flying guys are kind of more interesting. So the little drone dude there, they're called Watchers. And they're not combat enemies exactly, they're more support. They have a ton of different abilities, which we'll have to sort of watch for as we go on. It's hard to get them to do it on purpose.
New grenades, too?
Yes, new grenades. I didn't have time to talk about it there. That's the bolt shot secondary function. You charge it up and fire it like a shotgun. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, great animations.
Yeah, big time.
I've discovered something interesting about our new friends. When the big ones explode, that momentary flash we're seeing is actually a data purge.
Can you tap into it?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethean Knights. Beyond that, though, things get a bit dense.
Yeah, speaking of dense, more stuff here. This is the light rifle. And this is kind of the main weapon, I guess, of the Knights. So it's kind of a DMR, BR type of gun. It actually shoots 3-round bursts normally. And then if you zoom in, it shoots single shots. But it uses 3 ammo, so the single shot hits harder. It's actually really cool, really good. We're going to be seeing a lot of it. I'm looking around for the other Promethean gun, which I'll show off in just a second. The bolt shot's kind of weak, even with its shotgun blast. It just, I don't find it all that useful. We probably won't be seeing it very much. So here's the other one, the suppressor. And this one fits the sort of SMG role. It fires fast, but it's not very accurate. And as
And you know
Swordfish-
how to reload?
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Immediately. No, as you said, the new grenades, pulse grenades, are kind of cool. The initial burst of them is like a. It actually reduces shields, and then the explosion deals damage.
Sort of like a mix between human and plasma grenades.
Kind of. It's more that the shield drain function can definitely hurt enemies, but it gives them time to get out of the blast radius, so they're a little more situational. They're not quite as easy to use as other grenades.
It's closer to that like energy sphere that you threw at enemies, the equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
The knight's pretty strong.
Yeah, they are the main enemies of the Prometheans. They're the ones you really have to watch out for.
Small head, center of mass. Tough to kill.
Yeah, and they also have shields. Although their shields
Okay.
are... Sorry, go on.
Are Prometheans friends with Sentinels? This might be a stupid question.
It's a good question. I don't exactly know the answer to it. Like, they're both Forerunner constructs, but they don't always... We're not going to see them alongside each other very often. How's that for a good way to put it?
Okay. Different contractors.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, there's our little auto sentry. You do have to do that silly animation to get them to spawn, which leaves you vulnerable. But it's actually pretty strong. I said they were weak before, but like, for a stupid little auto sentry, it's actually not bad. It can really suppress enemies, even though it's not gonna kill them very often.
Don't think they're in multiplayer.
No, I don't remember it in multiplayer. I don't think we played a lot of Halo 4 multiplayer.
Yeah, I didn't. I do remember the bolt shot, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I played a decent amount.
Did you? Okay. It's not one that sticks in my mind. Maybe that's a better way to put it. But I think maybe that's just because by the time this game came out, we had more things going on in our lives.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Halo 5 where we really, like, I think played for like the day or two it came out and then just never touched it again.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We'll talk about that when we get there, I'm sure.
You must be getting close to the pylon.
Suppressor really doesn't seem that great.
No, like, it's not bad close up, just like any, video game SMG. Yeah, if you're right up against an enemy, you can just unload into them and it works pretty well, but at any type of range, it just doesn't do very much.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's not like a hit scan type.
No.
So you have to like lead your shots and like pull it with them ahead of them, and fairly inaccurate, so.
Yeah, I know, I'm giving it a good showcase there, just kind of constantly spraying it and barely getting anything done.
Yeah.
There you go.
Finally.
Lay it into him.
What's that distortion?
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. I've held off rampancy this long, haven't I?
You just gotta turn her off and on.
I mean, you could try. I don't know that it would help an AI, though.
I'm gonna make a really terrible joke, but I'm not going to.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can you put it in our signal chat? Yeah, thank you.
I will.
Wonderful.
We'll send that out to the patrons.
No.
Let's figure out how to take it down.
Alright, very video game section here. We got 3 shields. We gotta take down 3 shield generators in order to get through. Oh dear.
So these knights and their little like flying squire remind me of the Brotherhood
Okay. The Brotherhood of Steel.
of Steel. Exactly. The very same.
I know what you're talking about.
What a good show.
Really good.
Fallout was so good.
I enjoyed it.
I have 1 episode left to watch.
Yeah. I mean, they left it. I hope there's a season 2 because they set it up perfectly for.
Yeah,
more.
I think there's almost certainly one planned.
Prime's pretty good at continuing series even after people stop watching, so.
Hit them.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah. I like to I mean, a lot of the throwaway characters were just cameos, but like they had the guy who liked fiddle music.
Okay, yeah.
It was with Fred Armisty or
Yeah,
something
Fred
like
Armiston.
that. Yeah. So good.
Yeah, he was really funny.
Yeah, no, I think Fallout works really well for TV because it's all about world building more than individual story.
Yeah, it's just goofy.
Yeah,
too.
but like you can just put all the pieces together in whatever order you want, and like it'll work pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to get it a little bit on topic, I think that's why the Halo show doesn't work very well. Because they kind of tried to do the same thing where you take all the recognizable pieces and put them together in a different order, and it just doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
I didn't even try to watch it.
Okay, well.
I will one day.
Yeah, it's entertaining, but it's, I don't know, it's off. Let's put it that way.
I'm still watching Battlestar very slowly.
Yeah.
Like an episode a week, so it's only gonna be another year or two, I think.
Yeah, that might take a while.
That's a commitment.
Not really bingeable, you know?
I think I binged it when I watched it. Like half a season at a time.
Okay.
That's all the cores. Head for the top.
That's how I used to watch everything, though. We're gonna see one of the Watchers' abilities here. One of their support abilities. They're also just hard to hit. They run and hide really, really well. Where is it? Here we go. They can generate shields for other enemies.
That's tricky.
Yeah, so they will just kind of pop in, generate a shield to block your shots, and then run away again. And the
Is
other
he
thing they can
regenerating
do...
him?
Yes.
What the fuck?
They can revive knights.
We can rebuild him.
They can only do it once per night, though. So every knight has a maximum of 2 lives. But yeah, it is super, super annoying if you're playing on harder difficulties and you, like, kill an enemy, turn around to focus on a different enemy, and then the first one comes back. Just feels like such a waste of ammo.
I'm starting to think these guys are more useful than Cortana.
Oh, because she can't revive us? Yeah.
Yeah. How do you get that?
To be fair, Master Chief isn't a robot. He is a person.
Yet.
I don't know if that's spoilers or a joke. So,
You have to wait and find out.
yeah.
Chief, look at this. That's Requiem. They're not inside at all. They're moving into orbit.
I find the Prometheans just so annoying to fight in general. Which I guess makes them like a good difficult enemy, but they're just like constantly screwing you over. Teleporting away or reviving or whatever.
Captain Montague, we are hailing any survivors and report unto John were approaching the last known location.
Did he say forward unto dawn?
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down. That's the beam control. It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Recom actual. We detected a UNSC beacon coming from somewhere inside the planet.
they haven't hit the gravity well yet.
There's still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were. I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing?
heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Well, shit.
Oh no.
Nothing for it, though. We gotta keep going.
Maybe we'll encounter my favorite thing,
Want the
where
Covenant here either.
two enemies fight each other.
The battle grid's already lining
that would
up
be
with
cool.
ports of resistance all around the pylon.
Remember when Halo used to do that all the time?
Yeah.
I do. I get the feeling that it still will be doing that.
I hope so.
Forever.
Drop pods.
There you go.
Hey!
Some multi-faction battles.
They're doing it.
You could just sit back and eat some mushrooms.
That's very specific.
No, they're just to the left of you.
Yeah.
Oh, are they? Oh.
yeah,
You didn't see
I'm not-
those mushrooms?
No, I didn't. I was focused on the enemies.
I mean, maybe I played too much Rust, because, like, that's good
That's
healing.
good eating.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's also the only thing that I think we've seen that looks like it's growing here.
Yeah, no, it's actually kind of cool. Like, Requiem is like a hollow planet inside a hollow planet. And the inner planet is, you can stand on either side of the shell, basically. So we're like on the inside inner surface of Requiem. But it is way less nice and hospitable than the outside, for sure.
I think I can tell which faction you hate more by who you target first.
Yeah, the Prometheans.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're just so annoying to fight. The Covenant at this point is very straightforward, so I'd definitely rather get rid of the Prometheans while they're distracted.
Fucker.
Right? They just do stuff like that all the time.
Better go get some ammo.
We'll be fine. Holy crap. Off in the background there, you can see another Watcher ability. They can spawn stationary turrets.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're kind of intense. I will say about the turrets, they are kind of scripted events. Like, they can't just spawn them anywhere, it's only in certain places. But if you do kill the Watcher, they won't spawn the turret, so it is a way you can prevent it.
Like, you can see that beam through the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot
It's a little
rock.
foreboding.
Oh, just hold on a sec. There we go.
The ammo counter is kind of funny. You said there's a triple shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's neat that it changes when you zoom in. That actually shows you that it's using 3 shots at once for the single shot. I like it a lot. It's also close to how the original battle rifle was supposed to work in Halo 2. Like, 3-round burst while not zoomed in single shot when zoomed in. Fun fact.
This fusion core's got an upgrade.
Yeah.
Or Promethean fusion cores.
Right, they are Promethean red barrels for sure. They actually explode pretty good. I can't remember. God, I take so many practice runs and recording attempts. I can't remember if I set some of those off this video or not. but they're pretty good.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we will. I get lost in this area a lot. Even with all those practice runs I told you about, I just... Oh, almost. Can you see the exit?
Nope.
Yeah, it's hidden in here. That's why I get so screwed up.
The relay's signal is breaking up again. We're almost to the beat. They found the opening! We better get up to that relay and fast!
You know, when you have bad signal, you should send a text. You shouldn't send like a video call.
Yeah. Way less data.
Yeah.
I think there's even today, I think there's protocols for, what do they call it?
Retransmission?
Like error detection? Like QR codes have error redundancy built into them, so even if they get screwed up, they often still work.
Mm-hmm.
CDs were like that too, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if you had a scratch CD, sometimes it would still work, but it would take longer.
Right.
Power core down. Shield's weak, but still online. Take out the other 2 power cores and you can access the pylon.
My ghosts. Not looking so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some more flying action. I do kind of like the Banshee dogfights. Although I feel like they're so maneuverable now. It's kind of weird being able to turn on a dime.
Back in my day.
Right?
Like World War I style.
Yeah.
They just like have a gun on the wing or something like that.
Yes.
I
I think in World War I they also used to just drop grenades. Just fly over battlefields and drop grenades out the window, basically.
was reading a page on how they engineered certain guns to like shoot through the spinning
propellers?
blades.
Yeah.
And timing it like was a challenge.
Yeah.
So you don't shoot your own.
Yeah, your own propeller blades off.
Do they have dogfights now, or are they just like over in like 5 seconds, mostly automated?
I mean, I think that they're still a thing.
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief.
But that kind of war just hasn't really happened in a long time.
Except in what's that, Top Gun type
Right.
movies.
I was gonna mention Top Gun. That's probably your best
Yeah.
actual illustration of like modern dogfights.
Never seen it.
You didn't see the sequel?
No.
It was actually pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
Get up to that
it was military propaganda, but
Sure,
like
but it was fun military propaganda.
yeah, exactly.
Well, in that case, sign me up.
It was actually very good.
I've heard it. I've heard it's very good.
And
One
I only
day.
watched half of the first one, so I don't think you need to watch the.
I've watched
it
the
called?
original. But
Oh, did you?
yeah.
Yeah, I watched the original and I've gone on the roller coaster a whole bunch of times.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Which is that Wonderland or?
Yeah, Paramount Canada's Wonderland, which doesn't
Oh.
exist like that anymore, but
What is it now?
it's just Canada's Wonderland, and they removed all the movie
Movie
branding
themes.
off their roller coasters.
Oh,
Yeah,
is there a reason?
I think it was just
Money.
a corporate sale shit.
Huh.
UNSC Infinity survivor Forerunner to Dawn. Reading a faint IFF tag near the planetary core. Do you read?
Planet's core? They know we're here. Infinity, this is UNSC AI Cortana. Do not approach Forerunner planet. Repeat, do not approach...
UNSC asset. Forerunner to Dawn. We read you, but you're breaking up. Help. Increase speed by 27. Get us in there.
Negative, Infinity. Do not enter the planet.
If you can hear us, keep transmitting.
No! Chief, you've got to get that beam down now! Cortana to Infinity. Do you copy? Come in, Infinity. The interference is gone, but your suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Route us up to the relay satellite.
Already done. Go. Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
I'll handle them. You just find us that control node. How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the satellite.
That thing looks, ominous.
Yeah. Remember, start your timer to see how realistic this is. 1
But
to
did
2 minutes.
she list a time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Before the ship
missed
hits
that.
the gravity well.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. I don't think it's going to be very realistic.
I agree.
Did you guys ever
Holy
hold your
shit.
breath when people are underwater in movies?
We tried it.
Yeah, I have.
Finding Nemo was hard.
Very nice, very nice. But, no, that stresses me out. I've never been good at holding my breath, and yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, same. I like breathing.
Me too. One of my favorite things to do, in fact.
Overrated.
I was mad during that last cutscene. I'm like, they should be texting. Like,
Yeah.
my God, they're like sending like 8K video, like that's broken up. Like, they're trying to say "do not come," and all they're hearing is "come." Like,
Oh dear.
Phrasing.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree. But I mean, this interference, man, what are you gonna do?
I mean, if they held a sign up that says "there's a goddamn gravity well, stop," that would be more
Yeah,
effective. I'm sorry. It's just like,
Wile E. Coyote style.
yeah. I'll update the what's that website that does like movie goofs? Is that
TV
IMDb?
tropes?
TV tropes? Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, IMDb, I think, does have some of that.
Oh, do you mean the letterboxed?
No, I don't think they have that. On
That's just
Letterboxd.
ratings, isn't it?
Oh.
I think TV tropes.
I
has
don't
one.
know.
It's a dangerous time to drop that.
Yeah.
A little bit. I was hoping it would, like, prevent anyone from pushing up on me while my shield's recharged.
I like that you can put it around a corner. That's smart.
Chief, you need to hear this!
We're detecting a slight gravimetric disturbance near the planetary entrance. Suggest altering approach vector 43K-350K-12K.
They're not diverting from the opening! Hurry, Chief!
Ah, shit. Who would have thought our distress beacon turned out to be a bad thing? Honestly, you know what it is? What are the odds of them showing up to rescue us? Like,
Yeah.
They've been floating in space for 4.5 years, and they show up when shit goes bad. That's just bad timing.
Well, that works pretty well.
Yeah, power weapons. Gotta love them.
The ammo looks so cool.
Wait, something's not right.
We don't have time.
The pillars! Touch the pillars!
Infinity, this is Sierra 117 of the UNSC Forerunner to Dawn. Do you copy? Infinity, do you read?
Chief? Chief, let go of the contacts.
Find us an exit.
Don't wait around on my account.
So fades the great harvest of my betrayal. Even these beasts recognize what you were oblivious to, human. Your nobility has blinded you, as ever. The librarian left little to chance, didn't she? Turning my own guardians, my own world, against me. But what hubris to believe she could protect her pets from me forever. If you haven't mastered even these primitives, then man has not attained the mantle. Their ascendance may yet be prevented. Time was your ally, human. But now it has abandoned you. The Forerunners have returned. This tomb is now yours.
Slipspace rupture! Chief, move! Chief, please. We've gotta go. That Didact, he manipulated Infinity's signal to get us to release him. Get up!
What's happening?
Moving the satellite. Destabilize the core. The Didact's leaving. We've gotta find a portal out of here before the whole network collapses.
Yeah, shit.
That was a lot.
Grab one of these
Yeah.
ghosts.
It turns out the whole game so far has been us getting tricked
Hang on.
into releasing some ancient imprisoned Forerunner.
Hell yeah. And now we get the excellent vehicle escape sequence.
Yeah, we get like
The mob.
an early game Warthog run almost.
Yeah.
Is his name Didac or is he a didact?
Didact, I think, is a title and also his name. I don't know.
Okay.
It's like his nickname.
Oh,
And
this is fun.
yeah, it's very cool.
No,
I wasn't
shit.
hitting them on purpose, but I also wasn't avoiding them.
You're really doing them a favor so they don't suffer here.
Yeah, probably.
The maw, for real. No shields too. It's
Emergency broadcast from Infinity.
This is Infinity. We're encountering an unidentified gravimetric disturbance. We're being pulled inside a planar
Cortana, we need to get up.
It's not like I can get out and push.
I wonder if you can find a talking grunt in this map.
yeah.
I don't think so. Halo 4 doesn't have as many Easter eggs as a lot of the older ones do.
Thanks, 343.
Yeah, right?
There's no timer, so could you just stop or do you die?
I actually don't know.
Whoa, cowboy! Chief, there!
Mayday! Mayday! This is the captain of the UNSC Infinity. Unknown entity has seized control of our ship. We're without power. We're on a collision course with an unidentified Forerunner planet.
Track its descent.
Marking. Impact predicted 77.8 kilometers due north. You know where he's heading.
Same place we are.
All right.
Okay, wow.
Better hustle, John.
Yeah, the Didact's gonna get there first, I think.
That's a lot. Why is the didact? What? And I just don't understand anything about this guy.
Yeah.
This is the first like Forerunner though, right? Like, dude.
That's the first one we have encountered and talked to, yeah, for sure.
To be honest, I think he's kind of toxic. I'm not a fan of him.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He does not like humans.
Or passing it down the mantle.
Yeah, no, he's a bit of a Forerunner supremacist for sure. He still thinks the Forerunners should be the sort of galactic police.
All one of them.
Yeah, yeah, no, I think he is the only one left. I mean, we thought they were completely extinct before, so what do we know?
Was he
Yeah.
frozen or was he just like alive, just grumbling?
I think he was frozen.
Okay. So he was like a dick in the before times too then. It wasn't like he went insane.
Yes.
He did say it was a
Okay.
prison.
Yeah, so I don't want to get into it too much. I did recently read the Forerunner trilogy of Halo
Oh,
books.
nice.
So I know the answers to these questions. It just
Let's not get in the
it's
weeds.
yeah, it's a complicated mess. But basically, yeah, he was a dick before he got imprisoned. But his prison essentially allowed him to survive these past 100,000 years or so.
God damn.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And we released
like,
him. Yeah, prison break here.
We did, which is it's impressive how he managed to trick Cortana. Like all the signals that kind of led there, and
Yeah, because
I don't know. I think
he'd still be
it's
wired into the
effective, but
system, right?
I guess so. I'm not really sure.
The librarian.
The librarian was name dropped. That's a person or thing we don't know of yet.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see if we get some more villain exposition at some point to explain things.
He did seem like he liked to talk a lot.
He does. He does like to talk.
This was a lore dense video. I feel
Sure
like the
was.
next one will just be you shooting things.
Oh, well, we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to see.
Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see next time what happens. See you later.